Welcome back as we're going to be searching My Little Pony in Comic Studio, and we're going to be about to do this as well. But since my sister has just saw My Little Pony away for just only one thing as well, and the thing is that switches to some kind of for a human realism or something as well, and that probably actually like this, that I'm not gonna be pretty sure. She was possessed with Equestria girls, even for something like it's absolutely going to be pretty interested of all. But since I was not interested and about for some kind of provincial thing as well, some kind of estate things could it be for actually as well, and something is absolutely pretty more than anime, and it was even more cooler like anything as well. And because that pretending like there's only one for such as actually mad like these girls, and the boys could be for brownies. So we're going to be searching for something else in Comic Studio, and such is going to be for around here. So we're absolutely found out in the searches, and we're going to be searching for right now, and it's nothing. So hang on a second. It absolutely pretty exists, but I just found here, right here, it was under 50% about in progress completion. So we're gonna be about to check out in this and search here for the studio crossovers, but I can't wait. That isn't going to be seeing this for around here for something as well. So we're gonna be searching some more and some more again, like even pretty possible as well, and that must be for one thing as well. But because there is one My Little Pony comic studio left, it was originated by some kind of an unknown thing as well. So that must be for some sort of around Hasbro's company. It's owned by Hasbro company by itself, but I'm not pretty sure that some kind of created with animations like these, that since in 2009 it was released for the Generation 4 for 10 straight years, or over 10 years, or pretty nothing that I just never heard before. So, nothing since in Season 1, but I cannot be explaining for just absolutely try to add for a little bit as well. And because it's all images is from DeviantArt and Pinterest, an update added to Pillars of Equestria. Even it's absolutely pretty more by itself, and which is going to be features Equestria girls like anything as well, including My Little Pony Life, and it's going to be anything as well. I pretty remember something that they went to camp when on some kind of an unknown private movies. Nothing especially like the Peppa Pig or something kind of that my sisters has just watched it for like anything as well. And I cannot believe it. It wasn't going to be just like for only one thing as well. So what about we're going to be for checking out of Equestria, of course. So where am I going to be started to have a little bit amount of dreams, even for some kind of crazy stuff around here, so to do so. And because of like Comic Studio, that stands for the most popular thing is Cookie Run. So we're going to be doing for Equestria, and it wasn't going to be pretty found as well, but it is that we only going to be for pony like these things. And if we're gonna be saying pony that features Equestria girls like this, and I'm started to get a little bit interested as well, and when I just saw to searching for some racing content, it all starts with FHRC Brony, which is absolutely amazing that I might going to be interested at speed paints like anything from Forza Horizon and all of the Horizon games for something that is absolutely going to be recreating. And it's probably made by FHRC Brony, that is absolutely pretty cool, but it's only his property from those paintings or the paint jobs as well, or even it's absolutely going to be for one thing as well. So it's absolutely some kind of comic studios like Equestria over here, was pretty underrated as well. So let's search for pony, and this is absolutely going to be for wrong images as well, and this is not going to be for probably one real thing, isn't going to be such as one thing over here. So it doesn't have any characters as well, so it features a lot of for main six, the princesses, and the Crystal family as well, and many more citizens like the guards and other kinds of people from the Ponyville, Appaloosa, Manhattan, and many more locations like everything as well, including other things like them as well, including villains and other kinds of stuff over here, for such as hippogriffs. And there must be a next category is called Equestria Girls over here, but it was absolutely nothing around here due to it's something for this nothing around of this session as well. And it also features Cozy Glow from the submitted sprites. As we're going to be scrolling down, I won't be able to be showing this for probably, I guess. And if I might gonna be getting sued for something as well, so I might gonna be using for the studio crossovers. It isn't gonna be going for around here, and especially nothing that I just check it out of those things. But I cannot believe this is absolutely going to be for one strategy. But did you know this is absolutely for owned for some kind of copyright issues like this in this video? But I'm not gonna be very sure. That was a major copyright things that wouldn't be able to be showing this about, but instead of the characters, but I couldn't be able to be try to do like anything else. But that wasn't going to be the embarrassing day. I wouldn't see for some kind of Rule 34 stuff like those things, like the ponies and Equestria Girls version about for anything about here, because I wasn't gonna be pretty appropriate for something like possessed for something even human mating for something, I guess, because I'm not doing this for only one reason, but I'm not going to be talking this out for anyways as well. So we're going to be continuing for this thing as well, as we're going to be showing this from those items we conclude for food and relics, like the magical relics and the objects like even those. But nothing is absolutely going to be probably exist around here, that since it features user comics, and there must be for the effects like the magic effects and the explosion of rainbow, and for some kind of for the effects like the rainbow dash itself, and there must be like the thorns over here, the unicorn of those, the unicorn cones like these isn't going to be for one thing as well, but I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be probably what is exist around here. The backgrounds could be Canterlot and Ponyville, as we probably see this. So whenever we just absolutely find out, is going to be one thing. If I'm going to be added something that we're going to be taking for a little bit too much, if I'm not going to be seeing this whatsoever, that I just never pretty heard of.